Hello, everybody. Hope that you are doing well. So, this is Dr. Escam. So, hope that you are always following me to discover the new course of zoology for the second year biology students. So, today we will talk about the first subkingdom in animal kingdom, which is the subkingdom of unicellular. Okay, so let's remind that the animal kingdom is divided according to uh, the cellular organization in two subkingdoms. You have the subkingdom of unicellulars and you have the subkingdom of multicellulars. So today we will talk about this subkingdom and later we will talk about the subkingdom of multicellulars. But let's define what is the subkingdom of unicellulars. In fact, the unicellulars are all the eukaryotics living in unicellular state. I mean in a single cell. Okay, so as I said before, this cell or this organism or this individual is able to provide all the vital functions. So each cell is an organism in itself, and it can do all the function, all the vital function. Ok, donc chaque individu est capable de d'effectuer toutes les fonctions vitales. Ok, mais il vit sous l'état d'une seule cellule séparée, d'accord, et il est eucaryote, bien sûr. Okay, so these unicellulars are represented by one phylum called phylum of protozoa. Okay, so let's discover what are protozoa. So the protozoa are the protozoa, the phylum of protozoa. To make you understand this phylum, you have to take this word, which is protozoa. Okay, so this word can be divided in two parts. The first part is proto, which means first, and the second one is zoo, and which mean animal. Okay, so you can easily understand that protozoa are the first animals in the animal kingdom. Okay, and first, why first? Because of their simplicity. Okay, so they are very simple animals. That's why we regroup them in this subphylum, in this phylum, which is the phylum of protozoa. Okay, so there are several species. We recognized about 30 about 30,000 species. Okay, but I have chosen some of these species which are the most known. Yes, let's say no. Okay, so the first example is Paramecium. So Paramecium is mainly known in biology scientists, and as you can see, each cell live separately. Okay, so this is unicellular state. Another example, which is Ammobia. So here the Ammobia is different. The structure of the Ammobia is different comparing to Paramecium, but anyway, it is a cell with which live in unicellular state. Okay. The third example that I have chosen is Trichomonas, and Trichomonas is also a protozoa. As you can see, its cell is live separately, and in its structure we can find flagella. Okay, so this is some examples, but of course, if you want more, you can do your own research and discover several other protozoa. OK, donc moi, j'ai choisi ces 3 exemples qui sont les plus connus, mais of course, if you want, more, si vous voulez plus, vous pouvez faire votre propre recherche et découvrir d'autres espèces de protozoaires. Vous pouvez même, si vous voulez, vous pouvez les partager avec nous, dans les commentaires. Comme ça, on pourra découvrir d'autres espèces de protozoaires. OK. So now let's talk about some general characteristics. Okay, so you have to know that there are many characteristics, but for you, for the students of second year, I prefer to give you some general informations, and then after, if you choose this specialty for the third year or for the master, donc here you can improve your informations. Okay, so the first thing that you have to know is that all the protozoa are aquatic. Okay, so if I want to observe protozoa, I need aquatic area. Ça veut dire que tous les protozoaires vivent dans le milieu aquatique. Ils ne vivent pas dans le milieu sec. Si on veut observer un protozoaire, il faut aller dans un milieu aquatique, car tous les protozoaires sont aquatiques. OK? And I want to talk with you about two important characteristics. Okay, so we will talk about the lifestyle of protozoa, طريقة العيش, le mode de vie, and then we will talk about the reproduction modes, طريقة التكاثر. Okay, le mode de reproduction. Okay, so let's start by the first point, which is the lifestyle. In fact, the protozoa will use two lifestyles, okay, two styles of life. The first one is the free lifestyle, and the second one is the parasitic lifestyle. Les protozoaires vont utiliser ou vont vivre en utilisant deux modes de vie. Le premier mode de vie, c'est le mode de vie libre, يعني حر, dans le milieu aquatique. And the second one is the parasitic lifestyle, يعني le mode de vie طفيلي, le mode de vie parasitaire, ou en arabe c'est الطفيلي. Okay, so let's start by the first one, the free lifestyle. When I say free, it means that I will find my protozoa free in the aquatic area. Okay, so automatically this protozoa will not provoke any health problem. Okay, here I choose two examples. So the first one is Paramecium. So Paramecium choose this the free lifestyle, and you can find Paramecium in the aquatic area. Yeah, you can observe it using a microscope. So as you can see, it is free. Okay, here this is the drawing of Paramecium, and you can see that this animal is very organized as as compared to other protozoa. Okay, here the first example, it is Paramecium. Donc la paramécie, c'est un animal qu'on trouve dans le milieu aquatique et il n'est pas toxique. Ok, donc si jamais on ingère par exemple un liquide dans lequel se trouvent des paramécies, donc il ne sera pas nocif pour notre santé. Bien sûr, c'est relatif, hein, la quantité aussi est relative. Okay, the same thing for Ammobia. So Ammobia, as you can see, it choose this free lifestyle, and we can find it in aquatic area. Okay, and as I said before, the anatomy of the Ammobia is completely different. The structure of Ammobia is completely different comparing to Paramecium. Okay, so let's move to the second uh, lifestyle, which is parasitic lifestyle. So here we are talking about parasites, and automatically this protozoa will cause health disease, okay, health problems. Donc, automatiquement, quand on dit un parasite, ça veut dire qu'on va avoir des problèmes de santé. So that's why the first example that I have chosen is concerning dangerous disease, which is malaria. Okay, so malaria is caused by this protozoa, and this protozoa is Plasmodium falcicum. Okay, this protozoa live in aquatic area. Okay, and then it don't contamine the human directly, but it has a vector which is a mosquito. Okay, so its first host is mosquito, and mosquito will be contaminated because of the aquatic area. Okay, and then this mosquito, if it pick the human, so it translates this protozoa to the human. Okay, so this parasite has two phases in its cycle life. The first part is in the mosquito, and then the second part is in the human, and it is a very dangerous, very dangerous parasite. Okay, here you have the picture of this parasite. It is a microscopic picture of this parasite in the blood. Okay, and you can see that it attack the blood cell, and it is very dangerous. Okay, the good news is that it can be treated using some medicines, but you have to discover that you are contaminated in order to be treated earlier. OK, earlier than another one. OK, donc le premier exemple que j'ai choisi, c'est concernant le malaria. Et donc, c'est une maladie qui est causée par ce protozoaire qui est Plasmodium falcicum et qui passe par deux phases de vie. Donc, la première phase, il la passe dans un moustique. Le moustique, il le récupère du milieu aquatique. Et ensuite, ce moustique-là, si jamais il pique l'être humain, il va le contaminer, et donc le protozoaire ou le parasite, il va attaquer les cellules, les globules rouges, il va déposer ses spores à l'intérieur des globules rouges, et ce qui va poser un éclatement de ces cellules. Donc c'est une maladie qui est très dangereuse. Heureusement, pas incurable, donc on peut traiter, mais il faut découvrir qu'on est porteur de ce protozoaire pour traiter le plus tôt possible. Okay, so let's move to another example, which is another protozoa, which is Trypanosoma. So Trypanosoma cause another type of disease, which is sleeping sickness. Okay, so this protozoa will be vected by another vector, which is fly, tsetse. Okay, une mouche, la mouche tsetse, and this fly will translate the protozoa to the human, and it is very dangerous. It attack the nervous system. Okay, and it cause sleeping sickness, c'est-à-dire la maladie du sommeil. Okay, so now you know that if the protozoa is a parasite, use parasitic lifestyle, it will be dangerous for our health. Okay, so this is concerning the first important characteristic, and the second one is concerning the reproduction mode. So the first information that you have to know is that the protozoa will use asexual reproduction. Okay, so it can used it can use sexual reproduction. So, what is the difference between the sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction? So, in the first case, sexual reproduction, we use gametes. Okay, we use spermatozoa and oocytes. But in the asexual reproduction, we don't have to use gametes. Okay, so since the protozoa are the first animals, okay, so here we can't use the gametes. We don't have the possibility to form a gamete. So that's why we use asexual reproduction. But anyway, even if we use asexual reproduction, we will use it using two types of reproduction. Okay, so the first type used by the protozoa is what we call cell fission. Okay, and the second one is gemiparity. Okay, so let's start by the first one. So here in the first case, cell fission, the protozoa, if it want to reproduce, it will be divided in two parts. Okay, theoretically, this kind of reproduction is like mitosis. Okay, but we can't talk about mitosis because we are in protozoa. Okay, so that's why we can't talk about mitosis, but we say that it is cell fission. Here, the cell will divide in two in order to form two individuals, and each individual has the same genetic material. Okay, so it is like mitosis. So this kind of reproduction is used by several protozoa such as Paramecium, Plasmodium. They all use this kind of reproduction, which is cell-fission. En France, c'est la cisséparité cellulaire ou la division. Okay, la reproduction par cisséparité cellulaire. For the second kind of reproduction, which is gemiparity, it is completely different. What's happened? So each individual will form a bud, boron, okay, and bourgeon, and then each bud is able to give a new individual. So the origin individual, if I can say it like this, will form two individuals using a bud. We can also call it gemiparity or budding. Okay, so here l'individu mère va bourgeonner et le bourgeon sera capable de donner un nouvel individu. C'est ce qu'on appelle la gemiparité ou par bourgeonnement. Okay, so here uh, let's talk about the final point of our presentation, which is the classification of protozoa. So the protozoa are classified according to their degree of evolution in 9 sub-branches according to, of course, to Gerardinian results. Okay, let's start by the first one, the sub-branch of Mastigophora. After that, you have sub-branch of Opelinites, sub-branch of Sarcodine, sub-branch of Labyrinthodonts, sub-branch of Apicomplexa, Myxospora, Acetospora, Myxozoan, and finally Celiophora. And the Celiophora are the most evaluated comparing to the first one, which is Mastigophora. Okay, so Celiophora such as Paramecium. Okay, so the Paramecium is very evaluated as a protozoa. Okay, so I hope that my video is not too long. I let you this website You can find several informations, and it is in France. It will be easier, I think, for you. Okay, and I would like to thank you for your attention. So let's keep in touch in Telegram, and always, like I said, always don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share. It is very important for me and for my videos, and I want to share it with the maximum of second year biology students. So please, please, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. And let's meet for the next video and next course.